Hi there, it's Rebecca from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Leo. This will be a love reading from April right through to time's fluid, so it really doesn't matter when you see this. I am running a free competition. If you'd like to enter, you just need to put a green heart into the comments, and I will be drawing that. That's from the 19th of April till the 19th of May. I'll be drawing that out. As I said, just a green heart in the comments. If the reading resonates with you, remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, if you'd like to subscribe and you like the vibe here, you can just subscribe and then hit the notification bell, and then you will be notified of when the readings are uploaded to YouTube. You can also share to people on your Facebook page or whatever social platform that you're on. That would be very handy, as tarot is a guidance tool as well. I've learned a lot about myself since watching tarot and doing tarot, and this is why I'm doing this. My channel is totally free. All I ask for is a subscription to the channel. I do not offer personal readings for money. I do not do extensions on my readings. So if you just subscribe, as I said, if you get any contact from anyone in regards to money because there's lots of scammer people out there, as we know, who've got nothing else better to do with their time except cause chaos. But yeah, there's no money involved in this channel at all. This is where I want to take it. I want to offer a free channel so people can get the information that they need to help them through their life and guide them in whatever path is there. It's like whatever path they need to be on, sorry. And I have a couple of extra dogs here, so that changes the dynamics in the room. Gemma? Gemma, she's a little vixen. Sorry about that, Leo. Okay, I will get into your reading now. Cutting the deck for you now. We'll see what we've got for your past, present and future love read. Anytime you see this is when you're supposed to see it. Also, the past may be happening now, or it could also be happening in the future, and vice versa. Okay, so what we've got for the first card is the Ace of Swords, and that's in the past. Right, let's have a look at the next one out, and we've got the Four of Wands. We've got the Moon. Present, we've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the Three of Wands. We've got the Nine of Wands. Henny, stop growling. Got the Nine of Wands. We've also got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Hermit. And we've got the Knight of Wands here. Right, bottom of the deck, we have got the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very passionate energy. This person is usually a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. This possibly could be you, as you're a fire sign, or you could be dealing with a fire sign that they have fire in their chart, or that's their sun sign. The King of Wands is a person that's rash and impulsive in decision making. They're not afraid to take risks. They do like their freedom at work. They like variety, but they do get bored. they like variety because they get bored easily. They don't like details, so they don't really particularly like paperwork and things like that. And yeah, they like they're creating new visions all the time, so they're an ideas person, and they could have or do have an ego, but we'll get into that a little bit later in the reading. Okay, so Leo, in the past we have got the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Moon. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is the Ace of Swords is an air energy. So you could have air in your chart, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. We've talked about challenges, animosity, and analysation. This does signify it's a victory and triumph card over difficulties. You have had to use your inner strength, and you have got some clarity from a romantic situation. The success that is coming into your future is well deserved. It seems that you are overcoming some setbacks and adversity, and you are starting to cut through the confusion, whatever that means for you. Okay, so next we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is, we're talking about stability and satisfied in your accomplishments. You can now afford possibly some time off after some distressing events that have happened in your life. So you may be able to have some holidays or short breaks, but this is saying that you do need that rest and relaxation with your friends and family. This is a really feel-good factor card, so you feel possibly content, and there could also have been some plans for marriage or someone that you know was getting married. But generally that's a really nice card. The Moon is talking about you could have been dealing with a Pisces or more so a Cancer. This represents illusions. So you possibly may have had a feeling that you were there was some deception involved or uncertainty. Your emotions were very highly charged and fluctuating. You may have also had some very vivid dreams as well. So what you should be doing or have done or will be doing is trust your intuition and your gut instincts. What you need to do is don't jump to conclusions. Don't act in haste. Take your time with this if there is a relationship surrounding you until things become clearer. So I feel like you're moving away from something. You've seen, like you've got some clarity from a relationship or connection that you did have with someone, or you could have had, it seems like maybe you have broken away from some sort of a family situation possibly, because we do have the Four of Wands there. So you may have maybe separated from your family or a divorce, or it could have been just some friends as well. There has been lots of illusions around that and deception, so which hasn't been easy for you. But this card does say that you are getting some clarity from what you're observing. As I said, the Moon, you need to trust your intuition and your gut instincts. They'll never let you down. It's a good idea not to jump to conclusions though. You need to find out some facts before moving forward. There has been some deception and uncertainty around this, and possibly your emotions have been very high and fluctuating. It seems to have been possibly, if you have broken free of some friends or some family members, you are getting that clarity now. But as this is in the middle, of the reading. So you are starting to get that stability and starting to be satisfied with what you have accomplished since this situation has taken stock or has happened. So that's just what's going on in the past for you. It doesn't have to be family. It could just be some friends. It could be just a relationship, like a partnership as well. So that's what's happened in the past for you, Leo. Okay, so in the present we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, Leo, so the Eight of Cups is an emotion, it's love, emotions, and relationships. The Eight of Cups is associated with abandonment. So you may feel like you've missed out on something, or you may have also had some childhood issues that you need to work through. You could have had in your childhood, may have had the loss of one of your parents, either through divorce or death, and you felt sort of like you were left out in the cold there. So those issues need to be examined, and you need to heal from that hurt as well. That's what this card's saying. So you could have had those possible abandonment issues. So possibly when you did leave something behind, these issues have come to the surface. You have put a lot of investment of your emotions into the past situation. And now you are going to turn your back on that and walk away. This has been extremely difficult for you to do, and you also may have felt disillusioned about this. But this card is saying that there is a new path to pursue. You can see here that we still have, looks like there's 3 cups that are knocked down. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are still standing. So you need to focus on the future. Let go of your past, because the past can't come into your future with you. If I have said this before, that if you aren't learning the lessons of life, the universe will come in and block you. And they will give you another lesson that is similar to the one that you've been through, because you still haven't learnt the lesson. So that's what happens. It's happened to me it's happened to me in relationships, and until I got it, those sort of people just kept turning up on my doorstep somehow. So the universe has crazy ways of working. Okay, so then we've got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is fire energy. This talks about action, initiation, and inspiration. It could also be to do with your job as well. This is the completion of first steps. Goals, you've realised your goals, and whilst they have been successful, like you may have made some achievements at work, more work is ahead. So more planning is needed to keep moving forward and heading in the right direction. But you are heading in the right direction, as you can see. Just got 1 wand up here, and the 2 are being left behind. You know the direction that you want to go in, and you are heading in that right direction, and it's positive progress. So that's great. Okay, so we've got the 9 of Wands here, which is more fire energy. So this is you. This card does represent that the road has been extremely long. You may feel like giving up. Success is closer than you think. So because you've left this, it seems like this past family relationship behind, the road has been long, and yes, you feel like giving up on love, and you just, here we go again. Dogs are going to go into a spin. Gemma, Jim, in your bed. They've been out today. They've been out for a walk. They've been in the car for a drive. They've been out, and now they just can't get it together. All I have to do is sleep. Okay, so the Nine of Wands, as I said, talks about a road that has been long. And you really do feel like giving up. But this card is here to tell you that success is closer than you think. You do have the inner strength to do this. So gather those reserves and for the final push. Okay, so there we go. So you've got the Eight of Cups. You have feel like, oh, I'm going to have to stop the video, Leo, because I don't think it's fair for you to listen to this. Sorry about that, Leo. Okay, so the Eight of Cups, we've talked about the fact that that you may have had some abandonment issues have come up recently from maybe the relationship that you've left behind. This could be to do with your childhood. You may have had some childhood things like someone, you felt like you were abandoned by someone, and you need to probably do some healing work like that if it has come up. What you do need to realise is that you do have 4 cups here, and there is 4 knocked over. So you haven't lost everything. You've, and this is where you're heading. You've realised maybe that this is what's going to happen, and you're going into the future. This is a new path to be pursued. Okay, so the Three of Wands, as I said, the completion of the first steps have been made. You are realising where you're going. It may have taken you quite some time to get this all together. Then whilst you feel like successful, there's more work ahead. So you need to do some planning to keep moving forward and heading in the right direction. But you have made positive progress in this. Okay. After that, the Nine of Wands says that this road has been very long and very difficult, but you are able to gather that inner strength. It's closer than what you think. So you just need to keep gathering that and pushing forward. So whatever you need to do to get that inspiration back, if you need to maybe watch some positive, or maybe you need to download an app on your phone for positive affirmations that you can read throughout your day. You can also watch things on YouTube in regards to if you're still dealing with your abandonment issues from childhood, or if you can also watch something on thinking positive on YouTube. I'm sure there's something that you can do there. Meditation is a really good way to keep that positivity about you and to switch that mind off. What you can do is just make your plans. If you need to write a plan down, you can do that. And also make a plan and then meditate on what you need to do. Take some time out. Take some rest before you move forward, because as I said, this road has been long. So gather those reserves and maybe take a walk on the beach or in the bush, or just lie in the backyard with a good book. Just take some time out for yourself so you can gather those reserves to keep going. Okay, so what we have got next, we have got the future, or the near future, or wherever it is, depending on your story. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, you have been concentrating on your work. So this is talking about your material aspects of life, your finances, or your home environment. As you can see, this person has been working extremely hard, has all these pentacles up here, and still continues to work. You may be learning a new skill or profession. You may also have a new offer of employment. You have the existing talents to be able to create this new venture, and this new venture will bring you money. So you could also be changing careers, or you could have received a promotion as well. This is a new idea or new interest. It might just be a new hobby that you're trying to balance your life out with. Maybe you have been working too hard, and it might be nice for you to take up a hobby. So whatever, that can be. If you like putting car models together, or you like volunteering, or you like knitting or crocheting, or just take up something for yourself. Just something to get you out of the house, which isn't to do with work. So you can do maybe a little bit of relaxation, painting, maybe join a bike group or get on your bike and go for a ride. If you're not into fitness, look at art, joining an art club, or even just get together with a spiritual group if that's what if that's where you would like to head. It's a really nice group of people. Spiritual people are very nice people. They do not judge you. They accept you as you are. And it's a really nice environment to be in. And you just learn, like as I said, I've just learned so much about myself and where I need to go and what's happening in my life. Okay, so then we have, after the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit talks about, you could have been dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo in your chart. You need to carefully think about what's going on in your life and contemplation. So you may need to withdraw from the outside world after I've just said that you need to get out and about. But the thing is, you need to do hobbies for yourself anyway. You can still withdraw from the world and do hobbies that you like to do, because whilst you're doing this interest or these hobbies, you have a lot of time to think. So painting, for instance, if you decided to take up painting, you will have time in your mind to think about different things because you're in a relaxed state of mind. You don't always have to be on the go. When you relax your mind, your ideas and where you're headed is more likely to come to you. Through meditation, you might be able to get some ideas as well. So this card is saying that you may need some time to withdraw from the outside world. I've just got a frog in my throat. In order to reflect of where you want to go. After you have possibly received this idea, or this, maybe you've received a promotion, or as I said, you may have a new career. There may be a new career offered to you if you have gone that way. So what is it? It's the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so as I said, like, you maybe get a new offer of employment, and this is going to change your circumstances, or you could be changing careers or get a promotion and you're still not sure where you're supposed to be going. So maybe that's why you are needing to go into the Hermit mode, to contemplate where you want your future to go. What are the positives? What are the negatives? So maybe this is why you need that time to take time out to reflect on what you want to do, where you're supposed to be going. This card's saying that you do have the answers that you need within. So that's why it's a good idea to do something you enjoy, like getting out and doing a hobby, or riding a bike, or painting, or whatever makes you feel good. It's a good idea to do something like that, because then the answers do come to you. Meditation, as I said, is a really good way of things coming to your mind, of just taking time out to think about where you want to be. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords here. So this is a person that comes in very quickly. They're serious, so you may have an air energy in your chart. That's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So you may want to move towards someone and communicate something. This person is very magnetic and swift They swiftly move in. They can bring a little bit of chaos, but they bring a better outcome. So be ready for the ride, the changes that it's either you wanting to move swiftly towards someone and communicate something, or this is someone coming towards you, which is either a Libra, Aquarius or Gemini. It doesn't have to be. They can have that in their chart. But this is a person that's coming in to talk to you. They are very serious and they've got something to say. So whether that's romantic or not, we'll find out in the coming cards. Okay, so let's have a look now at the bottom of the deck. All right, so I'm thinking that this Knight of Swords is about the communication. Okay, so this King of Wands, either this person is they're coming towards you with a lot of passion. As I said, this person is very impulsive in decision making. So they're not afraid to take the risk. So that could be you wanting to move towards someone, communicate something with a lot of passion. Or it also could be this Knight of Swords coming in to communicate, and you could also have a King of Wands who's very passionate, wants to come in as well. So you could have a Knight and a King, or the Knight turns into the King. So they want to communicate, but they're very passionate, and that's what they wanted to do. They're bored and they want to come in, and they've created some sort of vision and they have something to tell you or something. That's what there's three scenarios here. Either you're him, or you've got another masculine energy coming towards you, or it's the same person, like the Knight has moved up to the King. Okay, so here we have got the Knight of Pentacles. So, okay, so this could be yet another person, Leo, or this is you. So you want to come in, if it's you, this is what you want to do. You want to communicate to someone, and you're very passionate, and you are standing in that, you've got a lot of ego, and you're passionate about something, and it's an impulsive decision. And you're not afraid to take risks anymore, and you've got a vision in mind. So maybe you're wanting to head towards someone. So then you are going to go back to the Knight of Pentacles, which this is a steady and trustworthy person that may have this may have taken a very long time to move forward. Because you want to make this communication happen because you're passionate about something. So you've taken a very long time to tell someone whatever this is. This could be any area of life. This could be this could be to do with work. This could be to do with money, or this could be to do with love. Now, as I said, Leo, if you're a Leo, then you could have a Knight of Swords coming in. You could have who wants to communicate. You've got a King of Wands that's very passionate, that wants to come in and talk to you. And you have the Knight of Pentacles, who is very, they're a trustworthy person. They may have taken forever to get to you, but they are coming in. So as I said, this person can be relied on, and as I said, it's taken a long time, and it could be to do with love, it could be to do with work, it could be to do with money, or this person could be the same person as well. So if we look here, they could have Libra in their chart. They could have, so they're coming in to communicate. Here they're passionate, and they've decided to take a risk, and they're moving forward towards you. This person here is they've taken a long time to get there, but they've got there. They're going to come and communicate with you, Leo, about something. And they can be relied on. They're a steady and trustworthy person. So it could be the one person coming towards you, Leo, or you are wanting to go towards someone. You want to communicate, you're passionate, and it's taken you forever to get there. So you take it however you want, Leo. Okay, so after that we have the Seven of Pentacles. So hard work and patience will be rewarded. This card talks about bringing good news, or so either you're bringing good news because you're the communicator who has the passion, who's taken a long time to get there, or you're the one who is going to receive the communication from someone, the passion from someone with a bit of an ego, and they've taken a long time to get there, and now the good news is coming in. So it's however you see the cards for your particular situation. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles is, as I said, this could be to do with a sale negotiation of some variety. You could have sold your house. It could also be to do with your car, or could just be something like on Buy Swap Sell or something like that. This is a good card, but it's talking about that you will need to plan for the future. This card talks about replenishing your harvest for next time. Okay, so then we have got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is talking about love, emotions, and relationships. So I'm thinking that either, Leo, you have a lot of choices to make. You may be feeling overwhelmed. You've had some difficulties making a decision. Choices, what you need to do is have a realistic and practical, be realistic and practical in your choice making. But if you don't do something, you are going to be left with nothing. So you need to be sensible in this decision. So if you are the Knight and you are you want to communicate, you're passionate, you've got a bit of ego, you've taken a long time, and now you seem to have lots of choices to make. Or Leo, if you have these three people coming towards you, well, yes, you will have a lot of choices to make. You'll have a lot, because there's the Fire, so there's the King of Wands. Then we have the, what else have we got here? The Water. I'm looking for the Water. Well, that's a rainbow there. So that could be, there's no Knight of Cups though. What else? Well, anyway, you'll just have a lot of choices, and just make sure that you make a decision, because otherwise you're going to be left with nothing. Okay, so after that we have the Temperance card. So this is a Sagittarius energy. So this is fire. So you may have Sagittarius in your chart, Leo. The Sagittarius, the Temperance card talks about moderation. So you're going to have some patience. Maybe you're going to have to compromise in a decision. I know that Leos don't really compromise that much, but you may have a lot of water placements in your chart as well, so that's going to make it easier for you. Compromising to find a satisfactory solution. This card talks about harmony and compatibility, and really it is a perfect union. So after you've had these choices, you've thought about these choices, you need to make some choices, you have made a decision, and this is being hard, so you're going to have some patience, but you are going to be able to reach that satisfactory solution. And this card talks about harmony and compatibility. It is a perfect union, and there is also a receptive environment for reconciliation. So you may be wanting to reconcile with someone, It doesn't have to be. So you are balancing out your emotions. And this card often does, whilst you've been balancing out your emotions, this can bring healing. So possibly you may be going through some sort of healing as well. Okay, so here we have the Knight of Wands. So once you have made your choice, possibly you are wanting to move towards someone who very passionately. So maybe you're wanting to move towards someone very swiftly after you've thought about everything. The dogs are just having a little barney again. You have high energy, you're warm and exciting, you may be a little hasty. You also, this card talks about maybe changing homes, and it also talks about maybe signifying a long journey. Don't react hastily to whatever this card brings. Check the details first. The other decision could be that you have another person coming into your life, Leo. So this, as I said, this card describes someone who has swiftly comes in. They're very passionate. They have a lot of energy. They're very warm and exciting. So you could have someone else coming towards you. Like this is, you've got the Knight of Swords, you've got the King of Wands, you've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. The only one you haven't got is the Cups, so that's the emotional one. So Leo, or as I said, this could be you wanting to move towards someone, or it does also signify that you could be moving, or you could be going on a long journey, and you need to check the details first in regards to this. If you have all these knights and kings coming towards you, Leo, you're going to have some decisions to make. But as I said, you need to make them. All right, so after that, we've got the Star. The Star talks about healing. It also talks about your destiny. So the Star is you are on the right path for your destiny. You may have Aquarius in your chart as well. This is a card of hope, optimism. You need to have faith that better times are ahead. You could also be healing after illness, and you need to believe in yourself. Your plans are starting to come together and show promise, and the success is attainable. You could also be healing rifts in relationships that are around you as well. So you will be sharing that harmony and good fortune together. If you have been hurt in the past, this card says that you need to leave that behind to find new love. You can't take the past into the future. So you really need to heal from your past before you're going to be able to be successful in love. You need to work out what happened, how you can heal from that, if you need to change anything about yourself, and that's it. As I said, if you're Leo, if you've got all these knights and kings coming in, I'll tell you what, you're gonna need some time out for yourself anyway. I mean, you're going to be very busy. But yeah, as I said, this card talks about better times ahead, and you may be healing after some sort of an illness. Your plans are starting to show promise, and you are going to be having some sort of harmony and good fortune in your life, and you need to leave the past behind to find that new love. Okay, so that's what I have got for you, Leo. I hope you have enjoyed your reading, and I'm going to pull you a Universal Love Oracle card. I'll just see what is going on here for a minute. Nothing is going on. They've just decided, I'm just going to bear and Remy are having a fight and Gemma, the oldest one, doesn't like it. I'll pause the video and see what's happening. Sorry about that, Leo. It's not very good to do videos in school holidays or on the weekends or when you're minding dogs. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull you a universal love card. After all those knights and kings, my gosh, Leo, woohoo! You're going to be busy because you are wanting to move towards someone, or someone is coming towards you and there's going to be lots of it. As I said, it could be the same person as well. But anyway, you take it how you see fit. Okay, so we've got reflection there. I will read what reflection is all about. Reflection. Okay, let's see. Leo, consider Gemma. Sorry, Leo, this is terrible. Okay, consider all you have accomplished. Remember what you were like 5 years ago and 10 years ago. Look back and you'll realize just how far you've come. Acknowledge the experiences that you have helped you get where you are. Hopefully you will see that even painful or unpleasant events served a purpose. Reflection is a way of meaningful living. In the quiet of the dawning, watch your world unfold. Draw out the wisdom, detach from all that is not truth, and delight in revelation. Stand before the glory of life and reflect. Only you know how far you have travelled to be where you are. Everything turns golden with the passing of time, like autumn leaves that fall to the ground, filling the tapestry of our lives with beautiful colours. Okay, so that's what I've got there for you. I'm also going to pull you a Gaia Oracle as well, as these great advice, I feel. Anyway, you see how you take the reading. Okay, so I'm going to, as I said, I need to shuffle these cards. Spirits and guides. What's the advice for Leo, please? What's the advice for Leo? The advice for Leo, please, spirits and guides. What's the advice? Okay. We've got Hidden Path and Eternal Dance. If you can hear my son, it's school holidays. Okay, so we've got the Eternal Dance. Is that right? Yep. And Hidden Path. Let's see what we've got here. There we go. Okay, so let's see, 19, 10, new beginnings. Let's see, 19. Okay, Eternal Dance. Movement, will of life, the path of least resistance. The lady featured on this card feels completely at one with nature. She is in tune with the rhythm of the earth and her changing cycles. She does not resist the forces of nature, but moves gracefully with the wind. Yet through her body sways with the wind. She is not swayed from her path, for her feet are firmly planted on the earth. She remains poised, dignified, and balanced. She has shown up in your reading today to help you loosen up and feel the rhythm of life. You will benefit greatly if you allow yourself to be a bit more flexible. Be open to new ideas, accept that it is natural for things to change. Do not resist life's natural flow. If the path you are on seems to be all uphill, then find another way. There are many ways to get to where you want to go, so find the way that offers the least resistance. Life does not need to be as difficult as you are making it. It is often easier to dance your way through rather than try to push your way through. Try it. The affirmation for you, Leo, is I accept change and embrace the new possibilities it brings. I am flexible and open to new ideas. I create pleasure in my life. I look at life from a balanced perspective. I celebrate life and dance my way through it. Okay, so the next one we have is 34, which is the hidden path. Well, there you go. 34. Right. The marriage of spirit and matter. You have travelled far in search of greater meaning and fulfillment, having made much progress and learning valuable lessons. You want to continue your journey, but the road seems to have come to an end. Where do you go to from here? The symbolic imagery on this card is set within a magical forest. It seems inviting, yet the way forward is not clear. No physical path exists, however, there is a way forward. Between the trees is a symbol of eternal life, and to the right a symbol for healing and protection. This card is inviting you to move forward spiritually and offers you healing and protection along the way. Jim! This card is inviting you to move forward spiritually and offers you healing and protection along the way. Spirit and matter must now emerge if true progress is to be made. Your rational mind must align with your heart. When heart and mind are both focused on the same goal, great things are possible. This is true spiritual alchemy. All you work towards can now be achieved. The affirmation is, my heart and mind are in perfect alignment. My heart's desire and my thoughts are one. I am a spiritual being in a physical body. The journey ahead is filled with light. The light of my soul illuminates my path. Okay, that's what I've got for you, Rio. I'm going to go and rescue these dogs from... Oh my God. Gemma, I tell you what, she's such a vixen, and she gives it to him. I tell you, she's only a kilo and a half. All right, okay. Thanks, Leo. I'll talk to you next time.